How's it going, guys? This is LuckyLadTV here, bringing you week 4 of the PMC against LuckyLadTV and the um, Dallas Manectrics. Now, firstly, I just want to say, if you hear background noise, I really do apologize for that. There's not much I can do about it. This is like the best time to play. Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. This is like the best time to play, so if you can hear any background noise, that's just like my brother and stuff. Let's actually add the Let's add my opponent's logo, because, that kind of seems like a good idea. Because for some reason it's not there. But anyway, wow, that's pretty big. Let's just go over the team real quick. Because I did make a few changes. So, Gligar, Defog versus Earthquake, Rock Slide. I need the Rock Slide on there, because if he switches in Charizard Y, which I know he's going to bring, yeah, that would be, I need to catch that thing on the Switch. So yeah, we actually changed Tauros to Magnezone. My team builder helper Ryan actually thought that this would be better, which kind of makes sense. Looking at his team, like his team as a whole, it's actually pretty good. I'm just gonna put my mouse there. It's pretty good because that's HP Fire, by the way. I just felt like this would be decent against his team. So yeah, then we have him only. I changed it to high jump kick over close combat just for the roll, because my Lodic is, I want to be able to hit my Lodic as hard as possible. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking maybe a choice banded reckless high jump kick. Hit only would be good, but then I'm like, maybe not. So I actually don't have my notepad. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Same set, but I just changed high jump kick there. We have Tempest with enough speed to outspeed a modest Charizard Y, I think. I think that's what it was for. Or maybe a max speed Excadrill. I'm not sure. Anyway, Rain Dance is there to, first and foremost, I want to be able to switch into, not switch in, but like if I get a switch into Mega Charizard Y, and I can go for the Rain Dance. And, so that it won't be able to go for its fire type moves very much. And then I can also, my second reason for Rain Dance is that my Hurricanes will always hit, so that's cool. Then we have Teardrop, Regelicent. This is like the only thing that I could switch in with to Charizard Y. I can't really do much with Scald in the sun, so I have to go for Toxic against that Charizard Y, so it's like I really don't have anything for that thing. Rindoberry to lower the damage of the Solar Beam. Last but not least, we have Eclipse, Timid, Life Orb, Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, and Ice Beam. Same as the team builder. So, one little thing, he actually changed Primate for Hariyama, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring it. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not too optimistic about this battle. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, but it is what it is. It's not a divisional opponent, so it's not as important. It is important to win here, but I don't really think I am. I don't have to battle him. I do not have to battle him again in the season, which is very good because I do not want to battle this team again. Maybe again in the playoffs if we meet. But anyway, I don't know. That's probably unlikely. But anyway, again, I'm just gonna hop online here because he is definitely ready. He's been ready for like the past hour. And yeah, so anyway, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the battle. Be right back, I guess. Alright guys, we are back here in the battle. That didn't take long at all. I just hopped online and Jacob was on. LuckyLadTV is here. His link it will be in the description below. He's probably just gonna do his live description here, I guess. But anyway, here we are. Whew, pretty nervous again. Background noise is a thing, but there's not too much I can do about it. Let's see what he wants to bring. Okay, so he actually doesn't bring Hariyama, which I really expected, but that's fine. He does bring the Venomoth, which I kind of expected. No Klefki either. Here, let me just get. Okay, so Venomoth is here. Let me put it right there. I kind of thought he might bring that thing. He also brings P2. Putting on 2, and he does not bring Klefki. We'll just put that, get that out of the way. So yeah, and no Charizard Y. But why? But why? Are my eyes deceiving me? Wow. Okay. So this is very interesting. Wow. Um, yeah. He told me that his team was going to be different than, or most likely different than what I expected. But I did not expect him not to bring Charizard Y. That's very interesting. Okay, well, probably Excadrill is probably going to be his lead here. Just got to get the nerves out here. Okay. So, I'm just going to lead Eclipse. I feel like it's a good lead overall. If he wants to lead a Zelf, we can just turn one Dark Pulse and get off a lot of damage. I think we're good here. So yeah, again, I don't have a notepad like I did last week, which might be pretty unfortunate, but whew, gotta get out all these nerves. Okay, so I'm gonna send out Eclipse first, so most likely whatever he has is not scarfed. Yep, okay, so here's this thing. Yeah. He's probably sashed. Probably need the rocks up turn one here. Which is fine. I think I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse. This Greninja is a pretty huge. It's a pretty huge threat to his team. But to be honest, I had a battle against his. Oh wow, he actually switches. Okay, that's cool. Putting my opponent on the back foot early, which is pretty cool, I guess. Gets the torrent. That's fine. Okay, so if we had U-turn, we probably would have gone for U-turn there. That would have been good, but that's not what happened. So, all right, yeah, Bounty's our play. So let's go right into Bounty. He might go for Tri Attack. He might go for T-Wave. But yeah, Bounty's my play. And here we go for Sub. He goes for T-Wave. Sweet, that's perfect. Here we just go for Sub. I don't think there's any reason not to. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about it. Goes for Recover, which is kind of fine. Analytic boosted Modest T-Bolt does a good amount to this thing, depending on its spread. I should open up a damage calculator. That's what I should do. Sorry if I seem a bit shaky. It's because I kind of am. So, yeah, let's go for the Toxic. We brought Toxic for this thing pretty much. So we are going to get the Toxic off. We're going to land it, which is huge. Passerby is sending me birthday wishes. That's actually my brother. It's my brother's birthday tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. Shadow Ball goes off. We do not. Oh my goodness, this Magnezone is actually working. Dude, I love it. Oh my goodness, yeah. Thank you so much, Ryan. He suggested this. He is the man. He suggested that I bring Magnezone. I made the set, but he suggested that I bring Magnezone just because I can force things out. And Shallow Grave is the Excadrill. We went for T-Bolt there. I initially had Flash Cannon on this Magnezone, but I changed it to Hidden Power Fire, which I believe should do a lot of damage. We are Modest, max special attack. I mean, I'm just gonna click it. There's no reason, there's no real reason not to. He's going to Earthquake here. I was obviously going to break my sub here, but we get an analytic boosted Hidden Power Fire off here, which should definitely. Wow, it does nothing. Okay. Okay, well. Alright, well, that's pretty surprising, but I'm fine with that. We can switch into Chubbs. Which, yeah, that's the play we're gonna make. That kind of stuns me, to be honest. That's kind of like when we saw. What did we see? I forget. He's gonna go for Earthquake. I just forget what I'm talking about. So we changed Rock Slide at the very last second, which kind of sucks. I'd rather have Stealth Rocks in this situation. But he's not gonna stand. He's not gonna stand. I need to stand up because you can probably tell in my voice. I don't know why, But I'm so, like, I'm so shaky right now. Okay. He's probably gonna go into either Milotic or Zelf. So that's fine. He's not gonna Earthquake. He wouldn't do that. I'm gonna double in back into Bounty here. He does switch. Okay. Nessie, that's the Milotic. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna be able to get another sub off here. I wouldn't imagine that he'd stay in, because we are packing the T-Bolt. So I'll just click sub again. He does switch. Okay. I'm guessing X good throw. Yeah. Okay. Excadrill comes back in, breaks the mold, which is, oh, that's why I don't get an analytic boost. So HP Fire doesn't do as much. Wow, that's really good planning. I don't know if he was planning for that, because there's really no other ability he would go for. I mean, Sand Rush, but he doesn't have the sand, so that's a thing. So HP Fire, this is definitely a bulky Excadrill here. So that's pretty unfortunate, but yeah, that's fine. HP Fire, no crit, so it's a tad unfortunate. Now I don't want to make the same exact play I just made. That seems a tad too predictable for me. So let's go into Teardrop instead, just in case he double switches as well. I feel like he might do that. He's got a pretty bulky team here. He does switch. Okay, predicting the switch of me. Green Lantern. Okay. Well, this is pretty good for me. I don't have the Shadow Wall, but I can scare him out. I should be able to scare him out here. He has to knock off. He was definitely predicting the Gligar there. Let me just fire off a Scald here. Yeah, I think that's my best play. I don't know why, but like right now, for some reason, I'm really like shaky. Like, oh my gosh, I just need to like run. I just need to run. Yeah. That's the best way to get out of the jitters. Just go, you got that, you know. That's how I do it. But yeah, we might force a switch here. We have him on the back foot, but we need to make sure we make the right plays to keep him on the back foot. Scald might not have been the best play here, because he's probably going to switch, putting more thought into the plays. But Magnezone has already put in a good amount of work. He does go for the T-Bolt, which is fine. Again, wow, it does nothing. Or it does a good amount, but seeing how we have Recover, it doesn't really seem like a lot of damage. And we do snag the burn on the Azelf, which is huge. So even if he has knockoff, that won't be able to take us out here. So do we click Recover, or do we predict him to switch? I'm gonna go for Recover. If he goes into Venomoth, then okay, he's just gonna T-Bolt here, which is fine. I don't think he's gonna stay in. I love to Recover again, but I don't think he's gonna stay in. There's no reason for him to just sack off his elf like this. So I'm gonna click Scald. Wow, he actually does. Okay, he's just gonna let me take out his elf, which is a bit unfortunate. I should have went for Recover there, but I feel like the best play was to click Scald, predicting his switch. Oh, that actually didn't kill, but the burn does. So burn was pretty crucial there. I would have been able to beat his elf one-on-one, but it just, shortened the process pretty much. So his elf goes down. Let me just do that. So no leftovers on Excadrill. Let's see, Mothra. Okay. See, I really didn't plan for this thing too much, but I know that Mutiny is a pretty good switch because we do have the Lumberry. If he tries to go for Sleep Powder, then we'll get the Unburden boost. And then we also have we have pretty good special defense. He actually straight up quiver dances. Okay. Okay, well, let's click Rock Slide. This thing might just straight up sweep. It does get tinted lens, which basically makes its not very effective moves do better damage. So basically, it has nothing really resist it except for like steel types. Like Sludge Bomb wouldn't really do anything to steel types. That doesn't change it just because it's tinted lens. But like for example, Bug Buzz wouldn't. Anyway, he's gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. We eat that. Can we land this? We land it. Oh my gosh, we landed. That's huge. Can this kill? Hit only sash? No, it's not even sashed. Wow, that's pretty crazy. We have the Mach Punch. I don't think that's gonna kill though. We are adamant. Come on, Mutiny. Come on, buddy. I know it's quad not very. Yes, it's quad resisted, but we still take it out, which is huge. Oh my gosh, redemption. Hit only with the redemption. Hit only with the redemption. Okay, Shallow Grave comes in, but I can just Mach Punch you. Can't I just Mach Punch you? Huh. Oh, he's baiting that. Yeah. Yep. He's definitely, yeah. That was a great play. I figured that out right after I made the play. Yeah. Yeah. Great play. Great play by my opponent there. Oh, wait. I mean, that's fine. I guess he gen this wrong, maybe. Because it doesn't have rough skin. Maybe he misclicked when he went into extra drill. I thought he'd be like rough skin Rocky Helmet. And he like predicted me to go for Mach Punch. I do still think that I can use this thing. So, let's just go into Chubs. I think if he goes for Rocks, we'll just be able to defog him away. If he goes for Sub, Sub plus Hone Claws, maybe? Glare, okay. Should try to Glare. Would have been great to go into Magnezone there, but nope. Okay, let's just click your Earthquake. This thing is pretty dangerous if it does get set up. It goes for the rocks. Okay. So, that's fine. We're gonna get a solid chunk off with this Earthquake. Now I'm just gonna click Defog. It's my best play, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. If I get fully paralyzed, it's gonna be annoying. If he like goes into Milotic and I get fully paralyzed, that would be pretty annoying. But yeah, as he's gonna probably switch into Milotic here, which is his best play. Yeah, Nessie does come in here, and we do get the defog off, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we haven't seen much from this thing. We could go into Teardrop. I'm gonna go into Teardrop. I don't think I outspeed this thing with my Jellicent, but there's not too much Jellicent does since Porygon 2 does have the Shadow Ball. I mean, Shadow Ball. Oh, we do have the Water Absorb. I forgot about that. Okay, we do have the Water Absorb, so that's fine. Now we can actually. I'm gonna click Scald actually, because I feel like if he does go into Shallow Grave, his Excadrill predicting the Toxic, we can kill that thing. Sprinklers comes in, possibly predicting the Toxic. Oh no, that's a great play actually. I keep forgetting about these things. Tracing the Water Absorb, getting that up, but it's really fine. That was my play. There was really nothing. I could have gone for Ice Beam, but it wouldn't really matter there. So he might predict my Magnezone to come in. He might just go for the Shadow Ball. He's probably gonna go for the Shadow Ball actually. Like straight up. I don't think he would Thunder Wave. He's either gonna go for the Shadow Ball or double. Yeah, double switch into Excadrill. I'm gonna switch into Tempest. This is a pretty weird play here, but I'm kind of scouting here. I don't know what he's gonna really go for here. He goes for the Shadow Ball, okay. So, that's kind of what I thought he'd go for. I could have gone to Hitmonlee, actually. That would have been a great play. I would have lived a Shadow Ball, but I don't know. It was a little too risky for me. Okay, so now we can click Rain Dance. But if that's a Scarfed Excadrill, it can just come in here. I'm actually just gonna click Focus Blast because I have that move. We do connect. Temp is coming through. Let's go Tornadus. We do get a good amount of damage off on this thing. He's gonna go for the Tri-Attack. We should be able to live this. Unless he gets a... Unless he gets a Paralyze. And he gets it. Okay. Do I want to keep this thing around? There's no reason. He's probably gonna recover here. Yeah, there's just literally no reason. There's just no reason. I'm just gonna go for Hurricane here. As I'm surprised he didn't go for Recover, but that's whatever. I would think he might have gone for Recover, but I mean Toxic was racking up, so whatever. So Poria, or I should probably get rid of mine first, just because it went down first. Tornadus goes down to the Tri-Attack, and Porygon 2 goes down to the Toxic. Okay. So, I'm not trying to sound like overly like happy or anything. That's not what I'm trying to sound like, but it's just that, you know, I feel like we've played this game pretty well so far. Only thing would be a Scarfed Excadrill. He does bring an Excadrill here. He's probably gonna switch. If he's Scarfed, then we get to find that out here. But this thing's too valuable, now that I think about it. It honestly is. What's the least valuable? Actually, you know what? No, I'm pretty sure Teardrop's the least valuable. I think he's gonna switch into Milotic, but I'm pretty sure Teardrop's the least valuable here. Anyway, so that was probably the worst thing that could have came in there. Yeah, he does switch. I'm guessing Milotic. Yep, there's Nessie. Like I'm just gonna go for Toxic here. That's what I'm gonna use. He does switch. Possibly Druddigon. Yep, there's the Druddigon. Man, I'm just on point today. Goes for the Toxic. Or I go for the Toxic there. That's a good time. Now I believe he's gonna try to set Prox, isn't he? I think that's gonna be his play here. I mean, maybe. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go into Chubbs though. What is? It's something moving. Oh, I'm shaking the desk. That's how like stressed. I'm like leaning on the desk and something's rolling, which is funny. Okay, Thunder Punch actually goes off. That's interesting. So we brought Thunder Punch. Okay, fair enough. We're just gonna click Earthquake here. Oh no, he's gonna go into Nessie. Oh no, he actually doesn't. Goes for the Gunk Shot. Which is fine. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake and take this thing out. I guess he just wanted to show that he had the Gunk Shot. Because yeah, that was cool. Anyway, Druddigon goes down. So he still has the Milotic. But he's gonna go into this thing. Now that's a bit interesting. I'm not too sure why he went into this thing. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. Oh, he's going for... Okay. I actually break through. Gligar coming through. Remove that Excadrill. Okay, I'm gonna keep Gligar alive here. Nessie's gonna come in. I'm gonna try to preserve as much differential as possible. So I'm going to go to Teardrop my Jellicent because water. Oh, he's actually gonna forfeit. Oh man, that kind of sucks for him. Yeah, I understand why he forfeited there. I'm gonna save the battle. Um, I understand why he forfeited there. Um, the battle's been saved. I just need to save it for the code for the to give the rest of the people the code. Um, but anyway, um, so yeah, he forfeited there. I understand. The game was pretty much over at that point. I could just go into Jellicent there and Toxic and do that. Magnezone also had Thunderbolt. I get Grass on Greninja. Game was pretty much locked up at that point. But I don't get a kill. I don't. Lucky Lad, why'd you have to rob me of that kill on my Wodik? I really wanted to kill that thing. Anyway, we're gonna remove it. Just because that's whatever. We're gonna pick up the 5-0 against Lucky. Very good game, bud. I know it didn't exactly go your way, but that's just because this is kind of messed up a little bit, isn't it? Anyway, I know it didn't go your way. The Magnezone probably really is what messed you up the most. Like it's whatever. It's part of the game. But thank you for that battle. We are 3-1. Next week we go up against Cloud Envy and the Jersey Dwebbles. So make sure you go check out that battle when it goes up. So yeah, that was a pretty fun battle overall. I was shaking. If my voice was like shaking the whole time, like that's why, because I was literally like my body was moving when I was talking. It's insane. I don't even know why that happens, but let me shoot him a nice. So anyway, yeah. Next week, like I said, Cloud Envy. He is a divisional rival, I guess, divisional matchup. So that's gonna be interesting to see if we can pick up a win there. So anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. LuckyLadTV, his YouTube link will be in the description, so make sure you click on that and go watch his perspective of this battle. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.